for cognitive enhancement, if that's the goal, then usually a good starting dose is somewhere around 1 to 3 mg per kg body weight. If you weigh, so like if you weighed, how much do you weigh?
I weigh 160 pounds.
So that's like a little over 70 kilos, I'm guessing. Is that right? You divide by 2.2. Okay, all right.
It's 72.57.
Yeah, yes. Okay, yeah. So a little over 70 kilos. So, so for you, a good caffeine dose for acute, so like short-term cognitive enhancement would be 72.5 kilos or 72.5 milligrams of caffeine up to 3 times that, which would be what, like 225-ish milligrams?
217.5.
217.5. Yeah. So basically take your weight in pounds, divide by 2.2. That's how much weight you are in kilograms. So weight in pounds divided by 2.2 is that. And whatever that number is, that's your low end for your starting caffeine dose. So for you, it was 72 kilos, yeah, which is 72 mgs of caffeine. And then the high end is that number multiplied by 3. So the high end is for you like 220-ish milligrams or so.
Yeah.
So that's like a good starting dose for acute cognitive enhancement. This works if you are caffeine sensitive and you are saying, like, if you look at that number and you're like, well, shoot, I consume 800 milligrams per day. How is 200 milligrams going to work for me? It won't. That's the answer. It won't work for you. That's a sign that you need to look to reduce your daily caffeine intake, so that way that dose can work out for you. And again, this is not for health reasons, right? This is purely for performance reasons. So for performance reasons, you should be at a spot where 3 mg should be suitable to give you acute cognitive enhancement. If you're not and you have to reduce your dose, then if you're consuming more than that on the daily, then that's a sign that you should probably look to start weaning off your caffeine a little bit until you can get to something like that. So when I say acute enhancement, typically what we say is that you're going to get some uptime for about 4 to 5 hours of this benefit. And after that, the half-life is starting to be reached for the caffeine, and you might need a little bit of a caffeine bump if you're going to be having extra need for extra performance. That's situation one. So you have like an acute task, like a singular task that you really need performance enhancement. If you need sustained performance across a very long day for whatever reason, so let's say it's going to be like you're very type A or you're just very busy and you need like 16 hours of uptime. In the military, if they have like multiple day watches where it's like I have to be on for like 48 hours or something, right? Like it's a very, very long time. What you will then do is you will break up your caffeine into smaller increments and dose every 4 hours. So this would be roughly about 50 milligrams every 4 hours is what you would do. And you just keep doing it as long as you keep needing to be up for that time. And that'll give you a little bit of that sustained attention and alertness just to keep going and plow through that very long type of day. That's something you keep in your back pocket. Obviously, that's going to interfere with your subsequent sleep, which is not what you want to do.